welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And this is our weekly grocery haul. We went to Walmart this week.
Right? That's right. It was challenging because we went to a different Walmart and they didn't even have grocery carts available.
No grocery carts. I mean, they had some, but none available.
There was enough people in the store for them not to have grocery carts available. It was really weird. It was a small Walmart.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So we finally got it all, everything except we still do not have cream cheese, which they did not have. I got a few more things for my breakfasts, lunches, and for my trying to work out some of the low carb stuff that lower carb that would be more veggie based items in my diet. So it was a little more expensive than we normally do on the off week, and also apparently our son needed Cokes, and that runs it up too. So anyway, we got I am going to be having, if you've never tried this, you should. It's literally a mashed up banana and one egg, and you put it in the skillet and you can make pancakes.
I will not be trying that.
Works really well, and you can add any kind of seasoning, like spices to it, like cinnamon, things like that, to dress it up. But it really tastes like pancakes, but it's just bananas and egg. And I like I have maple syrup, so that's a syrup that's not going to spike your blood sugar like table syrup would. So I got extra bananas, and I'll have to try to get them to go ahead and start browning because it works better when they're ripe. So
I think the answer is spoiled. They're brown.
They're not. No. They are still good. I got some of these, and they're more expensive, but they have better ingredients, and they use better cooking oil on them than a lot of the other brands do. So that's why I got that one. And we're going to have the Tuscan butter chicken. No, that's not the name of it.
Creamy Tuscan chicken.
Creamy Tuscan chicken is the name of it. And you put spinach in that. And also, I'm going to be doing an egg and quinoa breakfast scramble. I have about a quarter to a half a cup of...
I will not be doing eggs and quinoa.
I have about a quarter to a half a cup of quinoa still in the pantry, and I like to make sure that I'm using my pantry supply. So this was a recipe that I thought, this is an opportunity for me to use up the quinoa. So basically just eggs and spinach and quinoa and maybe some cheese or something. I can't remember. But I'm going to do that this week. Joel has got his pudding. Man, those cups look beat up.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. They eat.
They eat. Any surprise there? I think not. You need a lemon for the creamy Tuscan chicken. I don't know why I can't say that today. And this goes in the creamy Tuscan chicken. Joel's least favorite part of that dish.
Yep.
He is not a fan of tomatoes, and when we make it, he pushes all the tomatoes off on the side of his plate.
Yep.
We couldn't find garlic last week, so here it is. Found it this week. This is for the potato beef casserole.
Yep.
Can't remember what I was going to eat. Well, I don't remember. Anyway, I don't remember what I was going to eat on that night, but I can eat potatoes. I'm trying not to do rice, pasta, and bread as much. And what were these for?
They're going to be with the asparagus.
We already had those, didn't we?
What would be
Because we thought we were going to get asparagus and have it last week. Okay, well, we have extra potatoes.
Yep.
And the asparagus, we were able to find the asparagus this week. A little tip for you, if you don't know how to put it to keep it fresh the longest, you get like a mason jar or something, put water in it and just set it down in the jar just like you do like cilantro and stuff, and put a Ziploc bag over it. You're gonna again make it like a plant and put a Ziploc bag over it. Kind of makes it like a greenhouse, and that should keep it fresh. I couldn't find ginger tea at all. No brand, nothing had ginger. So I just thought, hey, this might be kind of a neat one to try and see if it's relaxing and stuff. So got that. I am going to put some walnuts on my banana egg pancakes, like curl on top, so that I can get some healthy fats in that. Eggs, obviously I need eggs. Joel needs eggs, and probably in some dishes or something like that. I don't know. We didn't really need butter, but the last couple of times we were in there, they had 0 on the shelf. So we decided to or if you saw like a grocery haul back 1 or 2 weeks ago, we bought a brand name because we couldn't find the Great Value. So he went ahead and grabbed that since it was on the shelf. When we had our homemade pizzas this past week, I had salad, but I had like that envy that they were getting to eat pizza. So I decided to try this. It's a little on the expensive side because it's a veggie crust, but it would be lower carb, obviously, and it says 1 serving is 1/3 of the pizza, so I could make it that night when we all have pizza and then have it like for lunch, like the next day or 2 days or whatever. The ingredients passed my test, and the fact that the top ingredients right there in the crust was cauliflower, water, broccoli, carrots, cabbage, kale. That's the main first ingredients is the vegetables. So that's what you want to see, is it to be up there. You don't want it to be like a bunch of like oils and stuff like that, and then down here somewhere it starts talking about what vegetables are in it. It's not many vegetables in it if it's that far down on the list. So that was good. Our son is back on his goldfish cracker trick. Our son is back on his goldfish kick. The peanut butter, again, I'm going to put that in possibly some days, like I'm going to make it like a drizzle, and then I'm going to drizzle it over the pancakes, possibly, or I may do that and not even worry about the maple syrup, or put a little maple syrup or honey in the peanut butter, and that will help drizzle it, or something like that, or the walnuts. It will be like either or I may even put a little bit of this in with the eggs and the banana, so that it makes it a peanut butter, and maybe some cocoa powder. Oh, I'm making a whole thing here. Cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder, organic peanut butter, the egg, the banana, mix it together and make it like a chocolate peanut butter pancake. Oh, that just sounds good. Anyway, so there's that. When we have there was some recipe that we have that's calling for rice. And it may be the stir fry chicken and broccoli that we normally have white rice with, and they're gonna still have white rice, but I'm gonna make some cauliflower rice to go on the side. Last week I got the packet that was like shelf stable, but it only had cauliflower as the only ingredient, and it was good, worked out really well, but the only problem was that when it said 1 serving, it literally meant 1 serving. There was no way you could get bored. See, this is going to have 4.5 servings, and it was the same price as what I paid for that 1 serving. So that's why I went ahead and got the frozen. Our son wanted pizza rolls this week for his lunches. And Joel got some bacon for his breakfast foods. And he got some creamer for his coffee. And I've already mentioned he needed more Cokes. It's been 2 weeks. Joel needed some more bread. And the final thing that I'm going to mention is this. It was kind of a decision I made in the store. I saw that there was an Ibotta rebate on it for $1.50 back. I decided to do that because if I only have a quarter to a half a cup of quinoa left, I may not have enough to last all the way through the week. So I thought this might be a good option for that. By the way, it sounds like I'm only eating breakfast foods this week, but I am not. I don't love eating sweets for breakfast. I prefer savory and then have something sweet more around my lunchtime, and which is backwards from most people, I know, but I prefer the savory. So like that, but all of this, I mean, I shouldn't even say because all of it's sweet. No, that's right. So I would be having the egg scramble for breakfast and having the pancakes around lunch. And but if I ran out of the quinoa thing, I thought this would be a good option. It's protein packed at least. I know it is sweet, but like I said, it is better than running out and then just grabbing whatever I can find. So I decided to do that, and it'll stay good in the freezer, so I don't have to worry about any produce or anything going bad. And it'll be just for if I run out of the scramble stuff. And like I said, it'll stay good in the freezer, so I don't have to worry about rushing to get through it or anything like that. So one thing I can say is I used to get the Kashi Go Lean cereals, and I've always liked. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is better than a lot of things. You can bring it in there. Whole wheat flour, expeller pressed. Canola oil, I mean, I would prefer it not be canola oil, but at least it's expeller pressed. Egg whites, protein powder, wild blueberries, cane syrup. It's just, it's not perfect, like I said, but it's at least better than what you would get out of another brand that you would get on the shelf. So, and again, I have maple syrup. I can also put some walnuts on it or whatever. So that's just if I run out of my egg scramble stuff. So, and that was the whole haul.
All right, so now it's time for our meal plan for the week.
We did not get to eat the garlic herb chicken and asparagus from last week because we couldn't find asparagus, and so we found the asparagus, so that's going to be on the list this week. Our creamy Tuscan chicken, our potato beef casserole, our cheesy chicken chili, chicken and rice casserole, homemade pizza, and the stir-fried chicken and broccoli, which we did not buy broccoli for because it'll probably be next Sunday. Yep. And we would rather wait till Sunday when we're going to buy groceries anyway to get that broccoli. Yep. But other than that, that is all of them. If you're interested in the homemade pizza or the stir-fried chicken and broccoli, we have both of those recipes in our recipe playlist, which we will include the link to. Any other ones, if you are interested in seeing them, be sure to vote for them down in the comments below.
All right. So I think that's going to do it today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for updates from us when we post new videos, new content. We got it coming at you at least 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. And you'll want to check those out this week as well. Mm-hmm. And then I think that's going to do it today. Mm-hmm. All right. For the long road with Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.